Our trip to Hanoi, Vietnam started with a very short and enjoyable flight from Siem Reap, Cambodia into the capital city of Hanoi. We flew Vietjet Airlines on the way there and Vietnam Airlines on the way back. About an hour and 15-minute flight, extremely convenient and very inexpensive. Upon our arrival into the old quarter of Hanoi, it was immediate to see that this was a busy, bustling city. All the horns, all the cars, all the motorbikes. I mean, it was just a lot to take in, sort of overwhelming to your senses when you got there. Hanoi was, as I said before, was beautifully Asian. Not that many signs in English. Like I said, the traffic was constant. There were a lot of cars, motorbikes. Our hotel was located in the old quarter, not too far from the huge lake that sits in the middle of the city, with the temple, one of the oldest temples in Vietnam, was located maybe a 5-minute walk from our hotel. And we just walked down and sort of like took in the scenery. This is early January or mid-January, a little cold, as you can see the people with their coats and everything. A little chilly for Southeastern Asian standards, but it was still a beautiful time of year, and we had an absolutely wonderful time in Hanoi. After leaving the temple, we went to the famous Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, where the famous leader of Vietnam, especially during the Vietnam War, Ho Chi Minh, lies in state. The day that we went, it was actually closed, but it is a very impressive monument to a great man in Vietnamese history and culture. And it's such a sacred place. As you can see, I love the white uniforms that the guards wear outside the front of the mausoleum. And it's just great to see. I really wish that we would have had a chance to go inside, but maybe on our next trip to Hanoi, we'll make that happen. After the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, we took a rickshaw to the Hoa Lo Memorial Prison, also known as the Hanoi Hilton, by the U.S. POWs that were held there during the Vietnam War. It's right in the middle of the city, and it sort of looks like a very benign, innocuous building, but a lot of people were held here, not just Americans, but Vietnamese too, that were against the communist regime. But more famously, this prison was the home of Senator John McCain, also presidential candidate, was held here after his plane was shot down over Vietnam. He was held here for 5.5 years and endured horrendous and terrible torture. And it was just, me being a veteran, it was important that I go pay respect, not just to an American hero, John McCain, but to the other veterans that were held here during the Vietnam War and their sacrifice in defense of the United States. This is our hotel, the Classic Street Hotel in the Old Quarter. of Vietnam. Perfect hotel, great service. It was right in the middle of everything. And actually, right down the street, we found this little restaurant that looked like a little hole in the wall. But I found my favorite food in Southeast Asia, bun cha, which is grilled pork in a very tasty, sweet fish sauce soup with these handmade noodles and the greenery, as you can see. But I literally ate bong cha every day that I was in Hanoi in the old quarter, and it was so delicious. And the crazy thing about this meal is that in Vietnam they use the Vietnamese dong, which is about 25,000 dong to the US dollar. So this whole meal cost us 100,000 dong, which is about $4.25. Um, and I absolutely love bong cha. It was delicious. I can't wait to have it again. I seriously have to say that my visit to Hanoi was absolutely amazing. Again, Hanoi is so full of culture and people and sights and sounds, great food, just sitting back watching the locals. Again, it is beautifully Asian, totally resistant to trying to be westernized, and I absolutely love it. After leaving Hanoi, we took a 4 hour ride in a chartered bus down to Halong Bay, which is probably the most visited tourist destination in Vietnam. It is huge. I think it's like over 1,500 kilometers of these huge limestone towering outcrops that come out of the bay. We went in January, so it was really wasn't the busy season, and our guide told us that day there might have been 300 to 400 boats out on Halong Bay, but during the busy season there are over 1,000 tourist boats. We did a great tour, cost us about $45 a person all day, and as you can see, the food was amazing. We had a great buffet, and there were different stops for like kayaking, sightseeing, and everything. And as you can see, Halong Bay is absolutely beautiful. We stopped at this island, which is our last stop, very popular place, and there was a 435 stair climb to get all the way to the top so you could get this breathtaking views of Halong Bay. As you can see here, after that arduous walk up those steps, I got this absolutely beautiful view of Halong Bay. Definitely a place that you need to see on a trip to Vietnam. And again, this was just Hanoi and Halong Bay, but there's so much more stuff to see in Vietnam. And because I'm right next door in Cambodia, I can't wait to go back. But it is truly one of the new 7 wonders of the world. So if you get a chance, get down. And don't forget to follow us on I Took the Leap travel blog, Instagram at I Took the Leap, and www.itooktheleap.com, and my YouTube channel, Ed Travels. Please stop by and subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications.